Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Digi Daily. It's your boy Xanadu, and we're back again with the new set. Now, if there's anything that I have noticed, it is that some of you, well, not some of you, the general consensus is that you like it, which I'm happy, because I like it too. But the one thing and the funniest thing about the new set is, well, you guys missed the mess. Well, definitely Digivice Australia Dad Bodmon, and of course Batman. You missed the mess. So I personally kind of like the more streamlined look, but I guess the mess is kind of on brand at this point, which makes me wonder what else you guys consider on brand for me. So let's reintroduce some mess in here so that it'll look a bit more like home, so you guys can get more acclimated with it. The good thing about this light box is it is fairly deep. I'm not even fully like zoomed out really. I can zoom out a bit more. Actually, no, okay. I can't zoom out anymore without pushing the camera physically back, but I still have a bit more, about maybe half an inch to an inch more space. So we'll kind of use that space, this dead space back here, for the mess, and I think it'll also help bring some depth to the light box, to the new set. So let's bring back the D-Cyber. Let's move you guys out of the way. I want the D-Cyber to be like back here, kind of like that. I like that. I think that's nice. Move you guys back over there. And as you can see, I'm covering that seam back there with the device. That was the initial idea of some of this placement here. Let's move these figures to the front, because they kind of get lost back here. Let's bring back the Neo. I do love my Neo. Remember Neo, the singer? I miss him. I like his songs. Let's go for Gudetama. Okay. Tortomon, you're cool here. Galmon right there. Sleepy Umbreon there. I like that. That's looking nice. Starting to shape up a bit. Let's put something weird like my Eevee in its case. Okay, I think that's a little too big. I'll keep that out. Bring in the Gudetama pin. I like that. I really don't know what else. Other than shoveling random crap in here that has been littering my desk for literal months, I think that's good enough for now. Maybe. I'll find out. Let's put a pen in here too, or a pencil. Like, it's like, hopefully that's messy enough for you guys. The idea was for it to be a bit more organized, but I do like the aesthetic of kind of the messy room aesthetic. Is kind of it's a very nostalgic thing, you know, like having a messy room, you know, all your toys just kind of littered about. So hopefully, I like that look. I think that's good. It's not, it's not the absolute mess that my desk used to be, but I'll continue to work with the feng shui of the new set as we go along, I promise. But thank you everyone who did comment on yesterday's video and did mention Jess, and said thank you to her, because she saw it and she was very flattered. And it's funny because she said, you know, she was like, when she first got me it, she was like, oh, you know, I really think that your fans are gonna love this. And I agreed, and now she sees it, and she's really happy that she got me this, and I'm still happy too. But it's just, you know, it's cute. So she really does appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. On today's episode, getting in 4 minutes late, we still have Da Boys, Vedramon, or Zeromaru, and not Octomon, Gessomon. And I believe Gesso is like, isn't that like a brand of paint in Japan? Like a kind of like a, I know cosplayers use it as a sealant, kind of like Plastidip here, if you know what I'm talking about. We're still here with them. I do have, did I get camera stakes? I don't know if I got camera stakes with Gessomon, but I did only get one effort, whereas Vidramon does have... Oh no, he doesn't have full effort. Let's get it right now. So I think about the Giga Hits in here. I think it was 8, right? Yeah, it was 8. So I think I forgot about Giga Hits in this device. Yeah, Mega Hits and Giga Hits. The Giga Hits only work if you have a compatible Copymon, and I guess old Agumon here isn't compatible, which is a shame. So I wonder why? Because, like, I don't know what... I guess, is Agumon not vaccine? Am I crazy? I guess maybe he's data. Because I believe Zero here is a vaccine. We'll find out. Yes, he's a vaccine. I'm gonna assume maybe Agumon's data. So that's something that I didn't talk about either. Although a lot of you didn't ask any questions about the Pendulum 20th, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are acclimated to it, or at least know enough about it, which is good. But I will still go into detail for some of the people that, you know, are not fully aware of this. So, typing is something that they introduced in the Pendulums. Now, typing didn't necessarily exist formally in the Digital Monsters VPETs. They started adding it in the Pendulum, and what they did was there was 3 types of Digimon. There's vaccine, data, and virus, and it works kind of like a rock, paper, scissors mechanic, and that's something they added that really spiced up the battle mechanic in this device. There is also a 4th type, and that is nothing, type free, some people call it, or just typeless. But that is that's something that they added, I think, a bit later. I don't think there was any typeless Digimon in the original Pendulum, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. That works again into battling. I always get it wrong every time I say it, but let's see if I got it right. Data beats virus, virus beats vaccine, vaccine beats data. It's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors type mechanic. And then, of course, type free, it has no weaknesses, but it also doesn't have any advantages. But more often than not, the typeless Digimon are usually pretty broken anyway. So the fact that they have no edge is an edge for them anyway. So it doesn't really matter. So that's just something I haven't mentioned, and I didn't know. You know, people talk about typing a lot nowadays because they have kind of introduced them back into the devices, whereas, you know, the Digimon 20th doesn't really have typing necessarily. I mean, it does, but it also doesn't. Like, in the device itself, it doesn't say what type each Digimon is. We all know they're typing now, but when the Digimon first came out, there wasn't really a thing. I mean, it was pretty obvious what viruses were. It was the Poopymons. And, data and vaccine were a bit harder to kind of suss out, but that is really here nor there. So let's, what else are we going to talk about? There's one more thing I want to show off. Oh yes, Copymon. So Copymon on this device work a bit differently. So like I said before, that is Copymon. He's a Digimon that can copy other Digimon, and he's adorable. I love him. You can't really get rid of a Copymon unless you replace it with another Copymon, or you, what is it? You gotta replace it, or you Jogress with the Copymon. Then it'll go away. There's no way to, kind of get rid of them, which kind of annoys some people, and it doesn't for others. I'm kind of in the middle, where it's slightly annoying on one hand, but on the other hand, your Digimon's always got a little buddy with them, and that's adorable. Okay, I gotta admit. Also, the Giga Hit, just that, it looks so cool. That animation is super dope. So, I'm gonna show something else. So there is a copy mechanic. I've shown it off on the Digimon 20th multiple times. At least I hope I did. So, we have here, of course, Rusty Boy and X-Tyrannomon, or Examon, I mean. So, I'm gonna copy over Tyrannomon because he's unattainable in this device. And, okay, there we go. So, copy, send, and let's go find him. He's going to be pretty far down this list. Oh, yeah, he's going to be pretty far down this list. Jogresses on this one are pretty much like the last Digimon that I showed. So we go to connect, so we go to copy, just like the last one, and we go to get, and now, booyah. Oh, booyah. Oh, okay, there. Okay. I love the OK symbol on this. And there you go, it's the same sprite, and there you go, it became a little copymon. Oh, almost dropped this. So we're gonna copy over Agumon, OK, and it'll wipe him down, kind of flush him like poop. And there we go, we have Rush Tyrannomon in his attack animation, which actually looks, okay, that looks a little bit different. Am I crazy? Let's wait for him. Because like his cannons look, it's not different, but it looks different. I don't know, that's weird. His cannons look more defined, you know? Like, am I crazy? Hold on. His, like, cannons, like, I can make him out more on the screen. Maybe it's because the screen's better, right? Maybe he has more room? I don't know. But, yeah, Rush Tyrannomon not being in this device, in the 20th, the Pendulum 20th, that is, it's still a little, I wouldn't say upsetting, but it does make me a little sad. But it does make his inclusion in there a lot more sweet. So, we're zooming in. Why am we zooming in? I don't know. I just felt like it. So now we have the Copymon. So if we were going to like a tag battle, let's pick. Oh yeah, I already did battles as a 0 too. Well, let's go in with Gessomon. Well, yeah, tag. Gesso. Oh no. I'm an idiot because we already picked it as 0 Maru. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting everything? All right. So as you can see, he transforms into Copymon. We're getting ready to battle. Okay, so, well, that wasn't very good. But, I want to show off how what Copymon looks like when he gets into battle, because this device actually, there you go, and he, I love it. So, as you can see, he has the cartwheel backwards, pops out, and when he pops back out, he is the Digimon that, we copied over. Sadly, and this is the thing that kind of gets me about Copymon on this device that I wish they kind of expanded on, was he's very limited animations, as you can see. Copymon himself has a lot of animations, but when he transforms, the animation is extremely limited. I'm gonna assume every sprite only had, you know, certain animations that they could fit, or something along those lines. But as you can see, he's oh, we got our, well, not only do we get our butts kicked, but the animations are limited, which is a shame because a lot of the Copymon that they put on this device that are like exclusive, like there are Copymon exclusive Digimon on this device. Some are just to help you in tag battles, others are to help you with jogressing. But all of them, when you fight, they have very limited animation. It's a little disappointing. Like Susanoomon's on here as a Copymon, which is awesome, but once you go into a battle with it, it's a little like meh, just because they don't have many animations. And with that being said, you know, Copymon didn't show up again so far as of this recording since this device. There was no Copymon mechanic in the Digimon X, and I don't believe they're going to add one in the X2 or 3. Possibly, maybe in the next Digimon device they release, they'll bring back the copy mechanic, but part of me feels like that ship might have sailed. I hope not, though, because it felt like they were really getting into the groove of things with this device. It did expand the copy mechanic. It even expanded into jogressing, which is something that's been in the back of my mind and been bugging me. That's what I've kept forgetting to say. Jogress, you can do it through connection, kind of like classic. And then, of course, through Digimon, when Digimon, if I had any compatible Digimon, what that would do is it would jogress your Digimon, and the Copymon are, I think you could jogress just your Digimon that you're raising currently together on one device, which is amazing. They really added a lot to the jogressing mechanic. The only drawback, and it's a pretty big one in my opinion, is the fact that you can't jogress with an original pendulum, and that is a huge shame. I can understand why, just considering the fact that, like, the new Digimon they added in here use values from Digimon that already exist. Very similar to the Digimon 20th. So, like, if I were to scan Zero Maru here onto an older device, let's say the Digimon Analyzer, or even the D-Gather, it wouldn't come up as a Vidramon, it would come up as maybe like a Mamemon, or another Digimon. and that's because they pretty much use that data for the new Digimon. So it would make sense that progressing, you know, maybe a newer Digimon from here to an older Digimon on the 20th or on the original Pendulum would start to add some glitches possibly, or you probably just wouldn't get the results you were expecting. Again, it's a shame. I've actually never tested it myself, but then again, I really don't want to boot up my old Pendulum again, unless I get maybe another one, but then that would just be for you guys to see how bad I am at the original Pendulums. It is shocking how bad I am. But with that being said, that's it. I'm already going over time again. I don't want to make super long episodes, but here I go talking again. Thank you very much for watching. We are here, day 3. It is super fun. Let me know who you guys are raising for the Hurricane Hatch in the comments down below. I'm very happy that GroupHatch has really started to bridge a lot of our different communities together. It's been real fun being a part of this. I want to really give a huge shout out to Humulus and to Mega Shadow for setting this up. I know it was Humulus for sure. I think it was Mega Shadow too, I believe, or Sneaks. I always say it's Sneaks. Sneaks is the cause of everything constantly. He's like my scapegoat. I just say his name for everything. There you go, Sneaks. You also somehow were a part of this, even if you weren't. You are now. Put it in the wiki. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I will introduce a bit more mess to the good old, or the good new set, that is. Let me know what you guys think about it now in the comments. Let me know what else you think this set is missing. I know I have a lot of devices and a lot of stuff that really actually doesn't get shown off even in the old set, so maybe we'll introduce it in the new set. I don't know. I'm still testing to see what the heck I'm gonna do with this. As far as like what's gonna be the constant, I don't really know yet. All I know is that I'm digging the lighting and I'm digging the light box action. I actually really want to start doing maybe some kind of figure review thing, or even just like start doing some toy photography in this thing, because it's quite gorgeous. I know I said that last time, so I'm rambling again. Let me go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Say bye to Zero Maru. Bye. Hoo, hoo.